Is going on, everybody? Vex30 here, coming in with a new video. Today we are playing some IO Ranked. This one's gonna be pretty fun. This game, oh, by the way, I am now recording from my hotel room, so this video recording the voice is after the fact, so we're recording afterwards. Something we're gonna try while we're at the hotel for most of our videos, so expect more of this. But we're playing IO here in Ranked, and this game is something else, I'll tell you what. We decided at this point to leave the dog on point with Barrack, trying to give him a little extra self-sustain. We gotta make sure he stays topped off. We gotta kind of watch our health. Now we put the dog up with us, which is honestly a really good choice, because we have a lot of people stacked with us with the Grover. We have a really heavy sustain comp, and they don't, but we'll see how this one goes. So my dog is chilling. I'm trying to get the redeploy up in time. Here, put the dog over here. I kind of want to go for a flank here on the Tyra, but I know I have to heal the Con first, so I decide against it. Put the dog in a safe spot and kind of just chill. Top off her Con. Cassie's already got ultimate a minute and 38 into the game. She is fragging right now. Wasn't able to hit that shot. She just got away from it. Good dash on her. We're going to try to peel for a Grover here. Grover's in a really, really tough spot. Ash wasn't able to get crippled or stopped. I'd like to point out the percentage right now. 36 to 24%. This is a slow game so far. 2 minutes in and there's not even 50% for either team. Dog is dead. I ended up losing dog. I didn't pay attention. I think the Cassie or something killed it. So that was really bad on my part, not microing the dog properly. But Nara's low here, forced her DR, and the Grover has ultimate already. Oh my god. That's insane. The ultimates are coming out. We're still haven't hit 50% yet, just to point that out. Let's top off Con here real quick though. Bear comes back for heals. Good for him. He knows where to come back to. And Inara ults. We back up, throw the ult at Inara, and the Cassie rolls into it. We counter-ulted the Inara, but the Genos ult was pretty unfortunate. The Genos was going for the combo ult with the Inara, so that was a good play on Genos. Here's the thing though, Ash just ulted. We could have saved our ult to counter Ash ult, but we didn't. We went for the double kill, which we got too, so we got value out of it. We're looking at our Grover here this whole time. Grover we know is out now. Now we have to save Leanne. We get the ultimate off on Ash from the Leanne, which is great. Got to save our doggo. Luna's fine. We'll top off Luna real quick. Team is okay. Sometimes you just have to put time to healing your dog. That is what it is. Grover is just sitting here plowing into this Inara. We're shooting the wall here just because our build, we run 6% Moonlight Restored when you auto-attack. So, just decided, you know, let's get some Moonlight back while we're sitting here AFK. Again, 72%, 3 minutes and 20 seconds in. Longest 0.5 of my life. Oh my god. Alright, we're just facing this Ash. Dash out. Really good second ultimate from Grover. Kinda saved our life. It was really nice. We see Cassie. We kind of do some poke damage to her, and the stun comes out on her. There's absolutely no way for her to get out of that. And that is point captured. Alright, we're going to work on getting Luna on Payload. It is a complicated process, but top off the team, top off Con, and Luna's on Payload. Done. Dash into the team, and now we 5v5 fight while Luna pushes Payload. That is benefit of IO. We have so much space now because we have 5 people. It's very hard for them to just rush out and kill us. Especially because we have the Barrack, Leanne and Con ult coming up soon.
May this protect you.
We're slowly trying to farm our ult here. I feel like IO doesn't get enough ult charge from her heals. I feel like I'm always lacking ult charge when I play her. Yeah, it looks like I just don't... I'm not getting a lot of ult charge off my right click, honestly. Alright, so we get dog off point now. We kind of put it around a corner so the team can play around it. And we try to get up there to save Barrack, but he got bursted so fast. Nothing you can do about that. Stun Inara. You know, what can you do? We were just auto-attacking her. We had our passive up. Get away from that Genos ult. I'm not going to get hit by that again. Ash on the left. We have our ultimate. What we're looking for here, though, is when Ash ults to like try to counter ult it. You'll see later on in this game we do it really well a couple times, so... Alex Grover is having a hard time. I was thinking there about ulting, but it wasn't worth it. I want to save it for the Ash ult, so... Dog is pretty deep there. I don't know who I'm healing right now. It's very hard to tell. We are healing dog, and dog just almost lives, but it doesn't. Poor Luna. Sorry, I call Luna dog a lot. Well, I thought Barrack was going to stay in there, so we tried to help him. Let's see. Ash thinking about ulting, and with the counter ult, throw her onto Payload, and she's dead. Boom. Easy as that. What a good counter ult that is, honestly. I should have healed the Con there, but we decided to go frag instead. We missed one shot there on Genos. If we hit that shot, he dies, but it's okay. Leon already finished him off, and I know they have to touch here, so I get in Ash's face so she can't dash on a point. Grover hits a very, very nice cripple. It stops him anyway, so perfect play by our team. And we are already at Haven 3 and Nimble 1. Oh my god, that's insane. One thing I say for IO though is blue cards are your friend. Because you have to stand in the open to heal a lot, blue cards will keep you alive. And against their team, you have Cassie, Tyra, and Nara, Genos damage. Now later on in this game, Blast Shields gets a little more value as a late game item if we decide to get it because of Ashe auto and Genos ultimate. Since we have 2400 health, it could have been value here to get a... Excuse me, me and Grover in chat. Getting a Blast Shield once will keep us alive through Genos ult, which is very interesting. When you have 2400 health and Genos ult is Blast, it does 2400, so you get a Blast Shields 1 and boom, done. So we decided to do something different with Dog this point. We know Barrick's just going to sit on point, so we keep Dog up here with us. The sustain is insane. We're hiding Dog. Ooh, that's tough because that's our biggest pick potential. The rest of our ults are kind of counter ults, so Khan's our biggest pick potential. He ends up missing it. It's alright. We're going to sustain. I'm kind of watching out because I don't see the Cassie. I didn't hear her for a little bit. Oh, Khan, I don't know if Khan DC'd there or what. But auto tackle a little bit. We're trying to get our Moonlight back up. Quickly top off Barrick. Won't have to worry about him anymore. We're trying to charge Moonlight here. we have been running super low, so nice. We have Ashe marked for a stun. I thought she might have had ultimate there, but she didn't. So, and you know, Luna just casually dashing through a wall to stun Ashe. You know, it is what it is. So what I do there, instead of healing, because she was caught I decided to try to throw Luna in front of her. So Luna body blocked and took the damage for him. It didn't work out in the end, but it was a pretty interesting idea. It might have been just worth healing because I think I might have had Moonlight there. I didn't look fully. So I thought I saw something up here. I was going to go zone it real quick, dismount them, stop them. We see the Cassie. We decided not to shoot here to show we're here, but I thought she was going to peek out there. But we try to get the first shot, and if we hit the first shot, we could possibly win the duel. But I know I can't win the duel now, so I'm going to go ahead and back up, get some self-sustain, get to Doggo, and we're back. We're going to call Doggo with us for our sustain. Stay away from that channel. So I immediately look at Luna to see if Luna's in that ultimate to see if I have to heal my dog. Because knowing that is super important. Cassie decides to start pushing backline. We have to be very careful what we do here. Just kidding. We're going to hold W. We were going to ult that Ashe just to do tons of damage to her, but Khan decides to ult instead. We're going to try to live through this in our ult. It's tough. We might have been able to finish that Ashe. It was a really tough situation there. That's an R ult, though. We still have Grover ult. If you're this Barrick, by the way, you kind of just die on point. They're capping points while Barrick was off of point trying to stay alive, and Barrick's not going to stay alive in that situation, so he should have just got off. And right here I am like, oh, I'll attack the objective. I can put Q, so Grover goes in. Grover didn't have to go in. I was hoping he saw that. Finish that Cassie just in time. What we should have done here is heal the Grover. It was a big misplay on our part. We were focusing too much on damage, and we could have saved the Grover, so it's my fault. Drop off the Barrick here. Trying to get some Moonlight through the wall. We'll put the dog right on Barrick. Maybe we can keep him alive. So much healing on the Barrick. He ends up living and getting a kill out of it. So that's amazing. We're trying to jump shoot this Ashe. Just mark her for a stun. And that works. Don't need to stun her when she's dead. And our team is just going in now. Quick little top off on Khan. And we're going to slowly work Luna on Payload. Team should be okay. And Luna's on Payload. And we move forward. So now we have a 5v5 yet again, which is very good. Ashe is just getting pushed out by Khan. Really good play by Khan to stop their flank while we can focus the front. Top off Grover real fast, and Khan is in a really bad spot. We're going to try to save him. We don't want to call up Dog yet. Nobody's in real danger, and we're getting tons of free push. Right now is when I can start repositioning the Dog, or Luna, so we can, because the team's going to be on Payload anyway, so we can reposition it. But it's kind of just chilling for now. Kind of don't want to take the time, and there we go. Decided to move it. Quick little heal on Barrick, that was good. Top off Khan as well. We kind of want him to get out of caught. One thing major I learned about this game, learned from this game, is I need to be really careful with my resources healing people who are in caught. We just barely didn't have ultimate there. We're 3% away, but Ashe got the ult off. It's unfortunate. What can you do? But one thing I learned this game big time is not healing people when they're in caught when you have a resource-based heal. it's just tough. It's really tough because like it's just kind of a waste. As soon as they get out caught for 1 second, you could really start topping them off. The big thing is if they're in caught and in combat, like they're fighting, healing them while they're caught 3 is okay. You're giving them some extra self-sustain to try to stay alive. But if they're getting out of combat anyway, let them drop caught and then start healing them. It's a basic healer thing that I wasn't doing well this game. We're going to start moving forward here. Give the dog to Barrack, and we're going to top off the con with the right click. Barrack can use Luna. Now we have dog again. We can redeploy. We're going to redeploy it forward, which wasn't good because our team is now all low and grouped up for an IO heal. Now I put it back here, and team splits up. So no healing from them. And yeah. Alright, we're going to try to redeploy Luna again into a better spot, which we should have already. Took us a while to do that there.
15 seconds remaining.
Team's all grouped up. We're getting tons of AoE healing. Tons of healing right now. We see the Cassie's in there. I see Grover has ultimate. I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Cassie, let's tango. Got the stun mark. Boom. She's dead. It's over. Even without the concept, we would have won that 1v1. We had our stun up. Call Luna forward. I decided to ult this. What did that blow up on? I was thinking that in game, but watch this. What does this blow up on? Ash shield? No, it doesn't blow up on anything. It bugs. I think it was just straight up the ult just bugged. If honestly, if that ult hits as it should have, we would have won that right there because that was like a 3-4 man ulti that just like we should have won that. It's that truthful. I'm so confused. I'd like to rewatch that again, but we can't. So if you want to go, I'm gonna go back in the video and rewatch it a couple times and really see what happened because I have no idea what stopped it. Maybe at CC and Nara, but that still didn't make any sense. I'm so confused what actually happened there. It just didn't make any sense. Grover's like, I wasn't sure what Grover was talking about I doing a body, like them doing a body block.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
No, that was absolutely insane. Don't know what happened there. That was unfortunate, but what can you do? Because honestly, we could have pushed that right there.
5, 4,
And if we pushed that there, that would have been quick game 4-0. But as you can see by the video length, it's not. All right, so we're gonna go again, do the same thing, top left.
Go Ziggs.
Put our dog with us. No reason to. No reason not to. Get a little closer to the edge this time. Top off Con. Con's looking for the ult. Immediately turn towards the ult. I'm like, oh, I gotta kill him. Oh, bye Grover. RIP Grover. At least we get the trade. Cassie's a bit extended. We see the Leanne's low. We also see Barrack's low. We top off Con and we're working our way to Barrack. We're hoping he peeks us, but we didn't realize Ash is behind us. So we make a play to try to top him off, and we end up doing it. It worked out very, very well. I was very surprised we were able to save Barrack there. And Leanne we were very, very worried about. Oh, and we got her. That was huge. Yet again, we're going to try to dash away from that Inaro, but we weren't able to. We're going to redeploy dog with us. Make sure we can get that self-sustain. Sometimes that's what Lifelike's really good for, is just self-sustain, honestly. Now I put dog on point. Team pushes up. Perfect. Want Con to peek us real quick. Want a little bit of ult charge and credits, but here I see the Ashe push up on us. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to go fight her. First of all, I'll mess up my dash. We hit the shot. But then I see Inara. I'm like, oh, Inara's on point. I should push forward here. There's no reason to be hitting Inara here. She's not going to die for a while. I should have dashed up to the high ground or helped that Con. I was being absolutely useless. It took me way too long to get to high ground because I didn't have dash cooldown. And then I didn't help the Con either. So I kind of threw that, to be honest. Now Ashe is pushing up on her. It's like, huh. Well, we're kind of just line-of-sighting her. Now we decide to fight her. We have ultimate. We're not as scared. And boom. Right after her dash. That did 800 damage. Should end up being her kill. Boom. 800 damage, free damage, and she's dead. Quick little hop, skip, and a jump up here to this wall. Move forward. Ooh, we look around to see if anybody dies to that Gen Assault. Nothing. Good job from the team. Con hits that ultimate. I'm trying to get there to save him. Nope. It takes us a little too long to kill that Tyro. We missed the first shot. Now we need to redeploy dog because we're falling back. Dog gets so low here. And we just barely save Luna. Very important. And I come here to try to peel for Leanne, but then I realized, oh no. Ashe still has ulti. And she kills 3 of us. Mortis made a really good play there with that ultimate. Killed Grover, Leanne, and me. I was very surprised she still had ulti. I didn't keep track of that, so that was my fault. So So that's kind of my fault. I should have tracked that ultimate. I buy Master Riding here to try to touch point in time or get to point, but it's kind of a useless buy. Kind of wasted a item slot, but whatever. You know? Kind of, yeah, I really wasted that. Shouldn't have done that. Tanks died as I bought it. I should have seen that and just said, nah, screw it. It's whatever. Quick top off from Barrack. Really nothing more we can do in this defense. We're kind of just holding this, getting as much damage as we can, trying to farm some ult charge. Kind of putting Dog in the middle, or Luna here in the middle, so people can play around it, go and get healing from when they need. Ashe decides to push up here. We get some damage on her with that stun. We decide to block her, and we dash backwards. It's a really good play. It looked really clean. So we're able to block her, and then dash back to the safety. We have ulti here. We see no reason to ult, though. Team is fine. Everything's fine. We're going to wait for the Ashe ult to come back up, I think, for the next ult. But we'll see. Tyra's top right. Get some quick poke on Tyra. Try to get her out of there. Kana's in a really tough spot. I'm thinking about deploying Dog over there, but I'm like, nah. Team's redeploying on the other side. So Dog's in a really weird spot right now. It's kind of in the middle of everybody, so I need to call it backwards towards Lan here. Try to save Lan. If I stopped healing her to redeploy, she was caught 3. She was dead no matter what. If she could dash or something, maybe she lives. I make the decision to try to make a play here. It didn't really work. It didn't work at all. I thought Khan was going to commit, but he didn't. So I just tried to make a play, and it didn't work, but at least we tried it. And the Ashe ultis. I'm like, oh, well, wish I was there for that instead of feeding. It doesn't really matter. That was an Ashe ult to use at 50 seconds, so she won't have it at the beginning of the next point fight, which is very, very nice. Ashe is hopefully going to finish that Ashe. And we can. Nice. Perfect. Grover ult. That's a pretty good Grover ult. Pretty sure Grover has morale boost, but Khan gets a little bit overzealous with that one. And kind of just runs in. Thinking Grover was right next to him the whole time.
30 seconds remaining.
It's alright. It happens. Got confident. Redeploy Dog with us. Kind of going to hold this corner with Grover. We don't have a lot of confirmable, like, not confirmable damage, but burst damage. We try to go in to finish that Tyra, but we just missed the shot. Simple as that. We see Dogs almost dead. Oh, so close to redeploying it. That's why I was healing the Khan there, just so I can try to redeploy it out. Because I called it up with me to try to finish that kill. Now we have to wait on Dog for 8 seconds, which sucks, not having Loon up. Ashe dashes in. We're kind of just chilling. We know she used ult. And we're just trading and poking and healing and trading damage. That's all this defense is. We're just going to try to out-sustain them. Get some poke damage in. Ashe decides to dash in. I don't think she meant to specifically do that. We put a lot of pressure on her. We kind of left our tanks for a second, but Ashe should end up dying off that, to be honest. She was so low. I don't think she does. It was so close, though. And another Grover ult, same spot. Good Grover ults. I like these. Especially with the morale boost. I thought something was behind me because it said it shot behind me, but it must have been AoE that bounced behind me or something. It happens. Kind of just gotta almost finish that channel. So close. Alright, next point. We're going to buy the blast shields I was talking about earlier. We brought blast shields 2 just for the Ashe damage and the Gen Assault. But realistically, we should have bought Resi, and we should have bought Resi way earlier. It really wasn't worth buying this blast shields in the long run. CC was a bigger issue than the AoE damage. So, yeah, what can you do?
Unpleasant.
Alright, so this is the point fight. 3-2. Let's see if we can win it. What else do they have? They should have all ultimates here, if I'm not mistaken. And Pega as well. Put the Dog in the same spot. Ooh, just barely dodged that ultimate. Handily and doesn't. Grover, he was able to sustain through it. We're going to top off Luna. We see Ashe in our backline. We're going to go ahead and ult her here. Get her out of the ults. Stun her. Boom. She's dead. Hopefully we can turn this fight with that. I thought Barrack was way lower than he was, but we're fine. We're able to find the Ashe pick, which makes it a 4v4, so it's an even fight, and we have respawn advantage. But Khan ult's in fire, so he takes a lot of damage. What we decided to do here is she's stunning, so we decided to use our Dog to try to body block. It was a pretty good play. We're able to get out, actually, and the stun saves Grover, so that's very good. For the time being, the stun saves Grover. Tyra is a bit out of the way. There's no reason to keep chasing her. Yeah, saving the Grover there was huge. Oh, so close to try to save him. Oh, he doesn't live. That's so unfortunate. Dog's a little bit in a crud position because they do have bulldozers now. Wish I could check to see what they have, but I can't. Ashe is dead. Ashe just got obliterated, to be honest. And we're at 9%. So we have a lot of cap time still to go. And the Inara is still in point. And she's in that corner again. She spent a lot of time in that corner. It's kind of crazy. We're going to redeploy Dog just a little bit over just because we know Cassie's on the right side. We're trying to give as little line of sight to Cassie as we can because we noticed she had Bulldozer 3. I jumped up to try to save Leanne, and Leanne's like, nope, I'm coming down here. I redeployed Dog to try to give them some extra healing. I think we stun out this Ashe, which is good. Need a finisher. That's a big finish. Khan's dead, but we see the barracks still alive, which is okay because we traded out Tyra and their tank. We saw the Grover was low there. We should have topped out the Grover a little bit sooner. Took us a while, but we're kind of focused on Barrack. Nice stun on the Inara that doesn't allow her to pop DR. Perfect. It's going well so far this point fight. We're at 45%. And we see Ashe behind us again. We're like, okay, Ashe, stay out of our phase. Go away from us. We're holding our ulti here just in case as soon as we hear her ult, we're going to tap that ult button. That's what I was thinking right there. As soon as we hear that ult, we're going to hit the ult button. But she didn't, and she didn't get it back. She didn't keep pace with me, so that ends the game right there. Ashe didn't have ulti. She made a last respectable ditch effort to try to kill me, which is very respectable. And Cassie played the game. Let's see. This Cassie popped off this game. I hope everyone, by the way, enjoyed this commentary style. This is going to be the style of videos for the next 4 weeks. So besides the ones we pull from our stream, then the 2 videos we'll be doing is post gameplay commentary, and then we'll be doing stream commentaries, just pulling a game from a stream that was good. So let's check these stat lines. 217k healing in 28 minutes, not bad, but we did have a Grover who did a lot of healing, so the healing was good, and we did 109k damage. Oh my lord, that's a lot of damage. But what a good game that was. What a crazy long game that almost all of our team had 100k damage. Cassie 250k damage. Oh my god. Geno's 280k healing because they just lived because we didn't have enough damage. But I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I also hope you enjoy your day, night, evening, morning, dawn, dusk, or whatever it is where you live. And I will see you in the next one. Later.
And a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters:
Captain Splash Claw,
Joshua Branchflower,
Joseph Slasso,
Jazzy Caddis Game,
MV Panda,
and all other Patreon supporters. Thank you so much.